Alright, stream, we're back. This time with an updated title, and also background audio, and wind demons, which you might be able to hear. But I tried to turn the wind demons down a little bit and turn the audio up a little bit. So hopefully that's fine for you. Kiwi, you made this happen today. What have you done this week? Did you do anything fun, noteworthy?
I'm doing like lame passport renewal stuff.
Okay, that doesn't sound enjoyable or fun at all.
Yeah, it sucks. I mean, I can relate to Paul and like, hey, deal with the Canadian government and passports and stuff, but I'm sure he's got it way worse.
Or do you deal with the Canadian government?
Yeah, because I'm gonna get a visa there.
Oh, really?
This pissed me off. So I got a call from a recruiter in Cleveland. They were like, hey, we're doing this stuff, and it's all statisticsy, and you'd be totally qualified, and let's talk about a job. I'm like, hey, that's great, that's awesome, let's talk. So we're talking, and like, yeah, that sounds great, this is awesome, this will work really well. Oh, by the way, what's your current, like, visa situation? I'm like, well, I'm not a citizen, so, I would need that sweet H-1B visa. And it's a big company, it's like, they've got offices in Canada and everywhere, so it's a big company. And then he's just like, yeah, we're not doing that right now, so we'll keep your name. And
wow.
Yep.
Well, I'm like, because he knew, like, he contacted me from like my LinkedIn profile and stuff. I'm like, motherfucker, you knew I was a foreigner. What? It's like a hot girl comes up to you at a bar and like, man, you're really hot. We would totally fuck if I didn't have like a boyfriend. Like, what?
Wow. The government did that to you. That's what you're saying? Or not the government, but this company.
Company, yeah. So that
but we're not going to say the company's name because we're classy. But fuck that guy. That guy sounds like a total asshole.
So that was a big cock tease. I'm pretty sure something fun happened on the weekend.
It's more like Kiwi is the girl, but he's on the rag. So they're like,
oh,
hey,
okay,
we totally wanna fuck you, and you're like, but I'm on the rag, and they're like, we don't really wanna.
No, but so I mean, they could at least even ask if doing it in the butt is an option. I mean, that's what the gentlemanly thing would be.
Yeah, this stream got out of hand, didn't it? This is why we don't let your foreigners talk about the immigration process.
It's pretty much the fucking perfect comparison.
You're the perfect comparison.
Anytime something involves a visa, you're still getting fucked in the ass regardless if you want to or not.
Yeah. And, I don't know, I forget what else happened, but I also watched the League of Legends World group drawings.
Yeah.
That was cool. Pretty hyped for Worlds.
Yeah, Worlds is going to be super huge. I was actually just talking yesterday about how I need to start thinking about giving myself brain cancer and playing League of Legends again. And,
dude,
making the push to Diamond.
I just bet on it now and make that sweet cash.
Yeah, but I'm at Plat 3, and I want to become a Diamond. And I stalled all summer, and now I've got like a month and a half, and I'm thinking about it.
Every time.
Every fucking year! Every year I do this shit to myself. But I think if I get started a little bit early...
Just play Darius.
Maybe we'll make the push. I don't know, dude. Rocket League's really fun, though. But Worlds is hype.
Oh, also, Corky is bugged right now.
Nice.
So his Valkyrie is actually an equalizer.
What?
It does like 5 times its normal damage.
Jesus, are you serious?
Yeah, it's great.
That's
a little bit
Hey Kiwi, have you seen the
That's pretty fucking bugged, because Valkyrie doesn't do any damage.
Yeah. It's over.
Yeah, but Kiwi, have you seen the Karthus bug?
No, I haven't. What's the Karthus one?
Basically, I run into your whole team, I die, and now I have global Q.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, like when you are in his passive, your Q is now global.
Like since I have never seen that.
It's a bug with him.
Okay.
It's just like there's a bug with Nasus. You run up to somebody, and it's like if it would be the last hit to kill them, there's like 50-50 chance that like literally he pulls out his weapon and he's just like.
Yeah.
And you just walk away from him, and he's like, "Well, I tried."
I saw that glitch this morning. The auto attack cancel on Nasus.
Yeah,
That's
It's
pretty
fucking
fun.
great. He just like mid swings like at like 90% slower, and he's just like, tried.
Yeah.
Shit happened.
Yeah. That one definitely exists. I just saw that on Reddit this morning.
Riot, please.
Real.
Burrito.
Is there any? Did you do anything fun this week?
Not really, no. I mean, I
Good.
played a whole
Fuck
bunch
you,
of
then.
Arena,
Mm.
but other than that, no. I've been sleeping like shit. Because I have to go to bed around 12 and wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning.
Mate, I don't want to hear your bullshit. I go to bed at like 2 and wake up at 7 a.m. every single morning. All the
It's
time.
horrible. It's
It's not
terrible.
horrible. It's
and
not
I don't
that
have
bad.
a giant pot of coffee to drink, alright?
Ah, dude, you just gotta get giant pots of coffee.
Why didn't you just make yourself coffee?
Yeah, that's the problem then. You know how cheap my coffee is, dude? Cost me like 18 cents a fucking pot. It's fine. You can spend that. I believe in you. Go get yourself some coffee and quit being a little bitch. Shirdian, sleep is for the weak. Come on. We gotta play XCOM. And pretty much just XCOM. Maybe
Pretty much
Pokemon
just
if you
XCOM.
actually end up bothering showing up for that. But
Oh, I'm also excited for the Republican debate tonight.
wow.
Gotta-
So you went to immigration to politics there, Kiwi, all in one. And you
Dude,
included
This
anal banging.
conversation just got dark
American
really
politics
You're really,
is very-
really fucking sinking the stream, ain't you?
It's cancer. It's great.
American politics. This year it is pretty cancer. It's pretty much always cancer, but this year it's a special breed of cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave it there. Azridian, what do you think about Canadian politics?
Canadian politics?
Yeah.
I don't know much.
Do you think about Canadian politics? No.
No.
All right. Yeah, Canada doesn't
don't
have
bother.
politics. There's like a million
Way-
people. No one
there's
cares.
Other, way more interesting things.
Dude, what about Rob Ford? He's
Nah.
interesting.
Just maple syrup, dude. That's all they care about. Maple syrup and hockey.
Bacon.
It's fine. They just go on about their life being happy, owning like 500 million acres of empty land. It's really good.
Crack Mayor was great. He was like, yeah, I'm a fucking crack lord. Fuck you, I'm still the mayor.
Yeah, it was pretty
I think-
good.
I think that was Toronto.
That was Toronto. Yeah, I think so. All right, good. Fuck you, Azernian. Paul, you know anything interesting this week other than playing Ukrainia? Which I mean, interesting.
Those the Canadian politics.
Canadian politics. Paul, how do you feel about Deutsch politics? Huh?
I'm totally
And the
up
word
for
douchery.
Dutch
What do you think about the word
politics.
Deutschery?
But we're gonna have elections here in Canada. Like,
Do you have elections in Canada?
I believe.
Yeah, but it's not for fucking ever because Stephen Harper's a moron.
Everyone puts their name into a hat.
I thought
and
you
then
guys just all listened
draw
to
it
the
out,
Queen.
And that's who gets to be president.
I thought you guys just listened to the Queen.
No, that's
No.
the thing. You also have elections for who gets to be queen.
What?
So there's a governor general
Yeah.
who has technically.
It's not much of a
has,
title,
like,
is it?
Is the leader of Canada,
Mm.
but practically just. And there's a prime minister that you have to elect every 4 years.
I thought you guys had.
Or sooner if there's a vote of no confidence and then they elect the same prime minister again.
That's a good build.
Which is what happened last time.
That's a good build.
It
That
was
sounds
really
like my
stupid.
relationship.
It was fucking stupid.
God, Canada politics. I'm so glad I brought this
Because-
up. So they were like, hey, maybe we
Because-
should take this guy out. And then they were just like, nah. No, let's not do that.
It's kind of like, I think it's kind of the same in America where you just vote for what Congress or something. And then whoever has a majority in Congress is like, all right, you guys can pick who becomes your president. And you don't actually directly vote for.
That's kind of how that happens, yeah.
It's
That's
like
a
the
really
leader.
fucked up basic way of it. But yeah, basically. It makes
Yeah,
way
so
less
you
sense
just
than that.
Vote for the party, and then the party gets
Yeah.
to be like, all right, this guy's in charge now.
Correct,
So that
correct.
happened in Canada,
Yeah.
and that guy is still in charge, and everyone hates him, except if you're rich. So
Nice.
Are you
So
on
Azernian
community
loves him.
over there?
But
He's actually Azernian's uncle.
well, it's shifting now, but there used to be like conservatives and liberals,
Mm.
and they're like just against each other. Like their whole platform is, but don't vote for those guys though. Like that's their entire platform.
Yeah, bipartisan politics,
Like-
dude. It's pretty interesting, right?
Oh my god.
It's
this
not
is
really
so
about
awful. But, like,
vote for me
you
because I
know
like the
that
things you like. It's vote for me because I'm not that asshole. Remember?
There's NDP is coming up, which is great.
Yeah.
So there's a third party. But now it's gonna be like bitch fest about minority governments and coalitions and bullshit like that, because they don't know how it works. But it works in the Netherlands, and it has for fucking decades.
TLDR, democracy doesn't function. We should all just be communist
Like-
because democracy is a really shitty form of
Are
government.
you
It's
on
fine.
first
Like the-
past the post? Oh my god.
The biggest issue is that Canada's just too fucking huge, and like federal government, like.
Dude,
they
I live in
decide on all
America.
this shit where provincial government, yeah, like.
I know this
same in
feel.
America, like federal government is being an asshole, and like it's just not the same for all Americans because your country is fucking huge.
Yeah, there's like way too many fucking people for...
So
Anyways, we're getting way out of the way here. TLDR, politics don't work, democracy's stupid, communism's stupid, everything's stupid.
Everything is stupid.
Governments are dumb.
Anarchy in the UK.
No anarchy, please.
And I got
That's the worst
fucking
stuff.
salty at Blizzard yesterday because everyone I played in Arena had fucking legendaries, and not like shitter legendaries, like fucking, I don't know.
Harrison Jones.
Hammett Nessingway or something like that. They had fucking.
Rend Blackhand. Oh, Paul, you died, like right in the middle of your sentence. Paul? Oh, hello?
Dr. Booms. One guy had Bolvar, who he had in his opening hand, because when he played him, it was like an 11-7.
Oh, the lag is real.
And then he had Ragnaros, and then he had Tyrion in the same fucking draft.
No, you're still fine.
What?
I think it's just you,
I'm just
Summer.
ranting, man.
No. Yeah,
so
just continue.
pissed
I lagged so hard.
I had
It's
fucking
fine.
Sneasel Shredder, and... Oh. And then the one that killed it for me was...
Stream, it died. I don't know.
I got fucking Deathwing by a Warlock.
Everything died. Skype call has gone to hell. I'm gonna mute my mic to them though, because they seem to be still being able to hear each other just fine.
Sobo, can
But they're like super lagged out right now.
you hear me? Fine. Okay, so someone else call back that isn't Free Face.
Yeah, Kiwi.
Yeah,
Let's
I think
do that
it's
then.
just a call dying.
Is there anyone else?
Cryptic
Yeah.
as the host.
Guys, you can hear me, right? Other than Kiwi? Okay. Alright, this is all dead. Oh no, don't look at that. That's our personal Skype information. Guys, you just blasted Skype on fucking stream. when you dropped that call, it just fucking went to everyone's Skype information. Jesus. Alright, we're back now. We come back from Robot
So-
Land. So TLDR, government sucks, politics suck,
TLDR,
all forms of government are
politics suck.
stupid.
Fucking Blizzard is assholes.
Blizzard is worst
Everyone
company.
fucking Dr. Boom,
Yeah.
and fucking Ragnaros, and Deathwing, and Tyrion, and Bolvar,
Yeah.
and Sneasel Shredder, and I didn't get shit.
Yeah. Fuck that game.
Fuck you, Blizzard.
Hearthstone is stupid.
You got that
Fuck you,
Warlock
Blizzard.
card.
I agree,
always
Paul.
All my-
want that.
All
Everyone's
my
dumb.
imaginary internet money is now gone.
How does that shit happen? Because it's like you would have been like, I don't know, like 2 wins, 2 losses, and you come up against a guy who's also 2 wins, 2 losses, and he's got fucking legendaries.
Dude, it
Like,
happens. And it
Yeah,
makes me
what?
fucking salty. I was
Yeah.
0-2 on a druid deck the other day, and I came against a guy that had a Karen Bloodhoof and a Dr. Boom.
Oh.
And lost 0-3 on druid. I'm like, well, how are you here? How are we
Yeah.
matched together right now? My deck wasn't great, but why are you here, son?
Yeah. I can understand why I fucked up.
I fucked up.
Like,
It's because I picked all my fucking beast cards with that stupid Knight of the Wild that doesn't do anything. I thought I was being cool. Turns out that's just a really stupid fucking card.
Yeah, and Night of the Wild is bad.
Yeah. That's why I was 0-2, but why are you 0-2 with Karen and Dr. Boom, you piece of shit? Yeah, fuck Hearthstone. I don't play that stupid game anymore. I love that game, but I'm never playing it ever again for a week.
So I did some rank instead with like some ramp druid and
Ramp Druid's fun.
control warrior.
Yeah. Dude, you gotta play Secret
Where,
Paladin. It's
like,
the only way.
You play Varian and then you fucking hope he puts out all his beats.
Got you, Sarah. I win the game. That's what you do when you play Varian.
And like, you know, even if he doesn't pull out good shit, like he's still a huge body and you draw 3
I was
cards.
gonna say,
Like
he's
at
still what, a
worst,
9/9?
you still draw 3 cards and get a 7/7.
7-7.
So
Oh, he's
like,
7/7.
he's still
okay.
pretty
Yeah.
valuable.
He's super good. Super good card.
I'm happy I crafted him first out of
Yeah. Yeah, it's a really the Dragon Warrior, Control Warrior, Wallet Warrior decks are all run variant, and they're all very good decks.
Or you could play Grim Patron Warrior like me.
No, don't
Yeah.
play Grim Patron because that deck is
Good.
fucking stupid.
But then I'd get cancer if I just had to listen to it. Hey everybody, get in here!
Nah, just
That's
mute
the
that
best.
shit.
A million times.
Just mute that shit. Now, dude, Secret Paladin, here's what you do. You get to turn 6, you play a
no.
Mysterious Challenger, you win the game. That's all you gotta do. It's the whole fucking strat. And also, you cross your fingers and hope that it's not a Hunter that has Flare. Because if it's a Hunter with Flare, then you're really fucking sad you lost the
Dude,
game.
I run double flares in my Hunter deck now. Because fuck Paladins. That shit's terrible. I literally top decked the Flare after he played what's the
Mysterious
horse-
Challenger.
Mysterious Challenge. I was like, bitch. And then he
The
surrendered.
voice
Yeah, then you surrender, because what happened is you pulled 5 cards out of your deck for free, and it felt amazing. And you're like, I have all of this power off this one card. And then you just lost 5 of your cards.
So do you pull them out, or do you put a copy of them in?
No, you pull them out of your deck. So if you flare it, you just killed 5 of his cards for a flare and drew a card.
Basically just discard.
So you're just like, okay, I lose. This game's over. And stupid, and I hate it. But other than that,
I was gonna say, if it copies them, then it's even more overpowered.
no, it's not. It's not
But
that
it's,
OP.
It's like pretty overpowered.
It's still pretty OP. Yeah. So then you just run like piloted shudders and like cog hammers and a Tyrion, and then
I
murder
actually
them.
fought a Murloc Paladin.
Murloc Knight is a card that I've considered putting in that deck. I have
You know what's
considered
really
putting
good?
in Murloc Knight instead of piloted shredder, but I think piloted shredder is better.
I
You know
lived
what's
at like
fucked up
2
though,
health,
Sobo?
but I lived.
The
Card hurts.
the Murloc Knight can actually summon another Murloc Knight.
Yeah, I played with it a lot. Yeah, so all of that shit. And Cryptic, you're blind now and said you weren't going to be here, but you showed up, blind and still here. The dedication.
Much dedication.
All right, so last week on Dragon Ball Z, what happened? You guys tell me. What do we do?
So
You let Paul roll dice
Uh,
and he almost lost.
we rolled a whole bunch of D100s and added shit and like subtracted shit. But
I
what it
feel
came
like we
down to,
argued a lot. There was a lot of
we argued a
arguing.
lot. So as
You know how I know we argued a lot?
uh,
I'm going to try to show this without like giving away all my notes. But if you look over there, you see all those scratch marks down the side? Those are all numbers that I was recording and stats and stuff that I've had to scratch out because we argued a ton last episode.
So Biggie Jiggles and Twiggle Biddies,
Yeah.
they fought the shit out of Kathmandu, who apparently just can't even kill trees. It's a shitter.
Kill genies, but not trees. Tree
Well,
greater
you
than
know,
genie.
He's a rogue who didn't get to attack from stealth or flank, so then you're pretty much shit. So he got beat. Sopo got salty about that. Then we tried to save like the caravan that Kathmandu was attacking. I know he has a name. Rangar?
Kathmandu.
Rango.
Drungor.
Rango. Okay.
Someone you can
So
totally-
like he was attacking like a supply caravan. So supply caravan makes it past Drungor. We go out to go get it because the entire army of bandits is attacking it now. We're like, just get the thing and then haul ass because we're like super fast. And then Cryptic, who was then playing Erection, was like, hold on guys, I'm gonna fight 100 dudes
Yeah,
by myself. And we were like, GLHF,
yeah, later.
and left.
To be fair, I did kill a lot of them.
Yeah, Erection killed like a whole bunch of them, but he was outmatched, so he sadly died. And then we lost the fort, and then we snuck around and met up with the elf warriors who are coming to kick ass. And the fresh out of gum. So get out your gum, because they're here to.
No, I got you. I got the joke.
Shoot.
Jesus.
Alright, so yeah, like we're getting D100s out, or we're just saying we won, because
No.
feel like mission has been accomplished for like 2 episodes now, and we're still
Yeah.
here. Like, what's going on?
Mission didn't get accomplished. I mean, you guys could have left at any point. So yeah, you guys stroll up. You saw the big fucking army.
Oh yeah, Kiwi wanted to leave and just say fuck these guys.
Yeah.
That was also a thing that
Yeah.
happened.
Kiwi was just like, let's fucking leave the stupid fort. And just let all these dumb nerds get killed. And he's like, Soma, but I'm not evil. Don't say that. Come on. That was another thing we argued about last week. What is evil? Again, I feel like we have that argument a lot.
Does
It's
this
'cause
place
Kiwi's
leave?
totally
They-
evil.
Because Kiwi's super fucking evil. Yeah,
Oh, evil.
pretty fucking evil. Yeah, so, you know, there's an army of like 2,500 fucking gold-plated, big baller, badass elves. All information, like cavalry and archers and shit. You've got your little ragtag crew of like 60 people left.
Yeah.
And you guys, are you just like strolling right up to them? Or?
We have like a flag with
Yeah.
like a white flag, but it's like underpants
Yeah.
that are like the cleanest one. Like everyone had to check, and whoever had the cleanest underwear had to take it off, and
Yeah.
we made the white flag out of it.
God.
And yeah, we're pretty much just running up with that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so
SOS.
you approach, they see you, the horse, the cavalry start, you know, going around the back of you guys, kind of circling you in. But they approach, you know, weapons not drawn. They wave you in. One guy in particular. Most of them just kind of keep going past you. They kind of just get you off the road and keep moving up the road. But one elf with a big feather hat, you know, comes over next to you guys. He's like, "Hello, how can I help you guys? Get off the
We're
road.
from-
Come on, out the way."
From Key West.
Oh,
And we held the fort for 2 days, but the 3rd day we got fucked.
oh,
So
so they're in the
we-
fort
yeah.
right now.
They're in the fort now. Yeah.
How many?
We can draw out like shit. Like I don't know, like 100 and a couple.
Less.
I don't know if they reinforced since then.
Okay, you can draw something out.
Yeah. Yeah, like we've been there for like 2 days. So.
Fucking sweet. And he like he tries to get you up on his horse, or he offers, "Get up on the horse with me. We're gonna go talk to the captain. Have you draw this out. They're gonna need to know this information. We're like 3 hours out, so like now, preferably."
Right, I ride bitch with you.
All right, you ride bitch with the big awesome elf. Is anyone else going with him, or is it just him fucking off?
I'll go with them.
All right, cool. Are you gonna walk with your tree with him?
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. They just kind
The
of
tree also mounts the horse.
get out of your way, mostly. A couple of guys just kind of like shoulder into your big stupid tree because they're macho army men, but your tree doesn't really get bumped at all because he's a giant fucking tree. But some of them like look at him and they're like, "Buh, what's up, bitch?" And then you know, your tree
He's
just
like, I
doesn't
don't
really realize.
understand this language.
Yeah,
They shoulder check the tree.
but you end up. He pulls you up to a big elf, big important elf with huge feather on head. And he introduces you to the commander. Commander says, "Hi, blah blah. Draw up map. You draw up map for him."
Yeah.
Do you want to like roll some sort of check to see like how much information you can convey to this guy, like quickly and get the fuck out of here, or are you actually intending on like riding back with him for a bit? Because they've got like 3 hours until they hit 4.
I mean, like, I want to act like I'm important.
Okay.
And I'm like, you know, like these guys have like their general or whatever the fuck, but like I'm really in charge.
Right.
Yeah, I know all the things.
Okay.
No, I thought the general died. The lieutenant or whatever his name was.
Yeah, that lieutenant's
No,
dead.
but the from the elves, like
Yeah.
the lieutenant
Oh.
from the guys died.
Yeah, the actual
But, like,
general
I'm
of the
obviously
Elven
in charge of
army.
those. But now I'm also in charge.
Of this general. Okay. So this 2,500 man Elven army.
Call
It's
you
now
a
your army.
badass.
Okay.
Dude, this army keeps growing. Like I love it. So I can do, I don't know, knowledge martial or just diplomacy.
Either way. Probably knowledge
You
martial.
can only roll knowledge religion.
No, I have knowledge martial. That's the only.
Oh, that's your
Okay.
side.
So, like, you know,
It's not so much.
You give them some information. He's like, okay, cool. So they're all in the fort. There's a big hole. We should go to the hole and fucking
Like, I'm
smash the
used to,
shit
like,
out of them.
Peasant tactics who have like plank of wood for armor.
You're like, there's like roughly 100
Like
left.
professional army guys.
You're trying to give them like advanced battle tactics about phalanx
Yeah,
formations.
that
They're
when
like,
the
just don't listen to
horses
any of
can
that.
climb the walls
So ignore
easier.
all of that.
Like,
We're not doing any of it.
like there's like some hoof holds where they can climb the wall totally.
All right, great, Grunkson, great. Thanks for all that. We'll get out of the road. Just
No, and then I'm like commanding and being all like following the oh,
all right. So you're going with the Elven army?
yeah.
All right. Okay. Azernian, are you following him with the Elven army?
Yeah.
Back to this fucking war?
Twiggy pats Drunkston on the head because he thinks he did a real good job this game. And then gives him a thumbs up.
Good.
I like paint like half my face blue. They can take our lives, but
Excellent.
they can never take our freedom.
No, you're on the wrong side of this fight to do that. You're the one with the giant fucking army against like 100 people now.
Yeah, Paul, don't be so
Listen,
mean.
I don't know. I don't have knowledge movie references. All right, I
Right.
am not allowed to roll that.
You just make movie references at random then. Great.
Yeah, it's more like a drawback, less like a trait.
And Kiwi, are you rolling with them too? Back to the actual
Yeah.
fight?
I've got to take a call for a couple minutes, but I'll be back. Okay.
Fine, Kiwi. Then you're just
Yeah.
riding in the army, you son of a bitch.
Just imagine I eat people and shoot things.
I'm gonna imagine that you shoot things because it's not time to eat people yet. But when it's time to eat people, if you're not back, you're
I'll be
eating people. Alright, great. Quality. Fucking quality, boys. Okay, so yeah, you guys roll up with the army. They don't really give you guys a position. Like, they're in formation right now because they're, like, really close.
like
so,
like in the back, and, like I know on the side,
yeah.
like a bunch of dudes.
So there's no place for you guys. But you guys can all just kind of, like, pack up by the
There's-
cavalry
there's,
lines.
like the 5 like non-elven people in this army, and they're like hated by all the elves. They're like the 5 humans, and they
Yeah.
like stick us with them, like stick them with the rejects.
No, they don't stick you with anyone. That's the thing. They didn't bring any rejects. This seems like a pretty big badass squad. There's like a couple rows of archers, a couple rows of fighters, and then some cavalry, and like there's just no place.
In formation.
Right.
But I mean, like, and we like march pretty much all night, so
Good.
it's like totally ragged, and we show up way
Yeah.
late,
Yeah, you're all.
and then we just like wherever like infantry is standing, we like, just kind of like scoot up beside
just like stand next to the line of infantry.
2 columns wider now.
Okay, cool. Great. So you just add your 60 people at random to the front bit. Good. Yeah, so you guys have marched all night and all yesterday, pretty much. And you also fought a war yesterday. So I'm pretty sure that makes you all fatigued, maybe exhausted. Maybe there's a con check.
Tell me.
How does sleep work?
Good times, so but that's how it works.
If you sleep in armor, you're fatigued the following day.
That doesn't really answer the question at all.
So if
It's the
you
same
don't
thing if
sleep,
you do a
No,
forced
no, no,
march.
so-
But what if you
If
don't sleep in armor?
sleep- Yeah, if you don't sleep and stay in your armor, you're not fatigued.
Is that
No,
how
you're
that works?
still fatigued. It depends on forced marching.
Yeah, I mean that was
Yeah.
forced march. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out what exactly the role for forced
So-
march is.
First marks Constitution check DC 10 plus 2 per extra hour.
Okay, so you guys rolled for 6 hours last night.
Right.
So it's a DC 22. Ugh. Yeah.
Right.
So like all of your army is pretty much. I mean, you guys can roll for it, for yourselves. Otherwise, you're gonna be fatigued.
Oh, I'm totally fine.
Jiggles is fine. Jiggles is fine. Can your tree be fatigued?
Probably. Let me see. Let me look up plant features. I would not be surprised.
That being said, if you can eliminate the non-lethal damage dealt, you can also eliminate the fatigue. So, Training, if you can heal your entire squad for 6, you can get rid of all their fatigue for them. Put them fresh and ready for battle.
I have a fucking stick.
Okay, so you have like, how many people do you have left, Paul?
Let me look in.
Like 63 by my count?
Oh, no, I'll do it on the party.
Okay.
I'll do it on the party. but
Okay.
not
You
on
channel
the-
energy.
So, I don't know what Kiwi's fort save is. I'm just gonna roll a d20. And if it's
Yeah.
like reasonable. Yeah, he passed probably. I assume it's better
we
than
have 4
5.
elites and 46 dudes.
Okay, so for the elites, you can roll a d20 plus 4. See if they manage to succeed. No.
Nope.
Okay, so everyone else is fatigued, except for Paul, or not Paul. Paul is fatigued, except for Biggie Jiggles and Kiwi. Everyone else is still too tired.
Oh no, Twiggy's super like.
And
not-
Twiggy's
not done.
tired too. Been marching too fucking long. Twiggy has carried some shit in the past 24. Like it's been like 36 hours since Twiggy got any rest, and
He's
in those
like
36
he's
hours,
like-
he's had like 4 fucking wars, and like a run, like 6-mile run, and then like a 20-mile march. Like Twiggy's fucking done with your shit right now, dude. He's considering going back to his fucking grove.
Just putting his roots down. Like,
All right, so pop 2 of the heals if you want, unless you want to heal all 4 of your elite fighters too.
Only somebody had channel.
If only someone had a channel.
2 of them. All right, I will use 2 of the charges on the wand. I have to roll it because it could be less than 6.
Okay, so like 1 for Grungson, 1 for.
All right, so it's
let me
3 of them. I need to use 3 of them to get
Okay.
you guys.
Yeah, so that's for those 2. Are you gonna use any for the fighters or no?
No,
Okay.
they can just be tired.
All right.
We have like a billion elves.
Like 2,500 elves against like 100 people. It's probably okay. Just clarifying.
I'm just like, alright, you guys are like really tired, so like, it's okay if you just want to take it easy and relax. It's fine.
I'm not gonna pay attention to you anyway.
You can roll diplomacy. On like, it's just an order to your troops, right? Your troops, specific. Like your troops are just intermingled into this random fucking section of infantry, but the elves just completely fucking ignore you. They don't care. But your troops, diplomacy, yeah, like 30 of them. Like pretty much all of them except like 2 of the fighters. Actually, probably more like all of them. How many do you have left?
46.
Yeah. So like 2 of the fighters hang out, and like 3 or 4 random fucking farm boys who are probably on meth are like, no, fuck that, we're gonna go fight. But everyone else is like, yeah, no, tired as fuck. Elven army can deal with it. All praise RON. Gonna go have a nap. And like just head
See
off the
that
road.
tree over there?
Yeah.
Not the walking one, the normal one. I'll
Yeah.
be over there.
Yeah, so like
Walk.
all of your army save like 6 dudes, 4 meth heads, and 2 fighters. All fuck off. But yeah, other than that,
Sure, I'll take it. I'm going in. Like,
Great.
even fatigue, I'll be on it.
no, dude, I believe in you. I know you are. That's why we're doing this. So you guys march for another 2 hours. It's fucking hard, mate. You're getting pretty wore out at this point, but you get there. And upon getting there, you know, you guys all stop at like the tree line again, and the guy with the big fucking horn blows, and he's like, "Fuck out of our keep!" And then they flip you guys off, and they're like, "All right, wartime. Fuck this shit." And yeah, more war begins. The elven lines, the infantry just move up. Are you just going with them? There's
Yeah.
like a ready, set, charge, and then the infantry just takes the fuck off towards the building. Are you
I'm
in
like,
that
"Oh,
charge?
you're doing this." Yep.
Alright, good. Azradita and Twiggy, are you fucking re-raiding the castle again with the infantry?
Yes.
And then I'll assume that
Now, I have a question.
Kiwi also is, yeah.
I don't know if you can charge while you're fatigued.
You're not fatigued,
I'm no longer fatigued
Yeah.
if you heal.
Oh,
because
Oh.
you healed him past
Yeah,
the point,
that's
so
right.
once you remove the non-lethal, you're no longer fatigued also. So, we good. So, you guys all joined in the infantry charge. The 2 cavalry lines crash around the side. There's like an volley of arrows And in the underside of about 20 minutes, the keep is taken. Everyone in it is destroyed. And yeah, that's the Western blockade done. Easy peasy, dealt with. Arwen handled it. You guys see some ridiculous elf bullshit. Those of you that are familiar with Blood Bowl, you'll know what I'm talking about because you guys were in the melee infantry. You see some elves doing fucking front flips over things and stabbing people and all kinds of other... Like, these are some ridiculous fucking elves. Probably, like, 2,500 is definitely more than they needed, but they probably needed, like, maybe 40 of these guys. They're pretty well trained. It seems like a real fucking crushing bullshit thing from Morrowind, but it's good for you. And they kill everyone, slit the last couple throats, and get right back in formation and start heading to Key West.
Alright, we're going. Everyone form up again.
Everyone is like you and 8 dudes.
Like, run kind of, out of the fort to get the other ones that are like fatigued of like, we need them.
Okay. So you go yogging back across the fucking killing fields where there's nobody left to die anymore. You see like a dead elf. Like one guy managed to get caught in the neck by an arrow, and his chest plate said Jimmy, and everyone fucking knew Jimmy was dead. But yeah, you get back to your bros, and they're not interested in going into Key West. They're like, we'll go in the morning. It's fine. They'll be able to handle it. I'm not going in right now. I'm too tired. Been doing too much fighting. That took like 8 seconds.
Jimmy and fat loots.
Jimmy has some fat loots, yeah.
Do you want to loot him in front of the 2,400?
No, they're marching the other way. No, they're marching the other way. You're good. They're in front of your army. It's in front of your army.
Get it, Paul. Get it.
Yeah.
How delicious.
It's +2 if it's money or gems or like.
Yeah, I mean he's got
everybody.
He's got a golden breastplate.
Look, I don't tell you how to play your character.
This guy helped us.
He's got
And now he's dead, and now he's food.
a couple of an elven longsword rather.
Wait, is this guy an elf?
Yeah, he's from the Arwen army.
I haven't eaten elves.
I mean, so what you've missed is that the Arwen army showed up 2,500 strong. You guys kind of fell into a formation, even though they were like, you don't have to do that. You did anyways. Half your army was like, no, actually, we're going to go lay down. It's really tired. You guys marched back, took the fort in like 26 seconds. Unnecessary amounts of elf bullshit, flipping and stabbing and being awesome in general. And then they fell into a formation and started to fall out again. On your way back to go get your guys' rest of your army, because Paul wants to bring his army with the big army, you saw that Jimmy the elf died because Jimmy the elf is a useless bastard out here in this field, and now Paul's looting him. While the rest of his army is like, I'm not fucking going. They'll deal with it. We're not doing that right now.
Okay. Well, I can't eat him because I didn't defeat him.
Yeah. You definitely didn't. You were on Jimmy's side. You actually might have
I
seen
have a
Jimmy
full
fall in
card.
battle.
I have a strong...
Jimmy
Oh,
did get shot.
and for
I'm just
you-
saying.
And for you, Kiwi, the elven archer line that you fell into was like ridiculous. They weren't like as good as you because you the best, but they were pretty fucking good. You saw some ridiculous elf bullshit out there too. So TLDR, these guys are gonna fucking storm Key West, easy peasy. This army can basically do whatever the fuck it wants to do and be fine. Yeah. So you loot the guy. He's got the breastplate, the golden breastplate. He's got the elven longsword, and that's pretty much it. He's got a couple daggers, and yeah.
Right. I mean, I looted him.
All right. The golden breastplate is like inscribed with the symbol of Arwen. What I'm saying is that everybody who sees this armor is going to know exactly whose armor this was. It says Jimmy scribbled on it, and it's definitively an Arwen knight. Like 100% this belongs to an Arwen knight. Alright.
I mean...
It's
like,
fine. I'm just letting you know what's happening.
I stash it.
That's good. No, it's good. You're
I'm
fine.
not wearing.
Sure. No one in your army gives enough of a
the
shit.
Dwarf I am.
Yeah, no one in your army is like, oh, you're an asshole. They're just like, yeah, good, great.
If like the...
We're still not going, though.
If they're like hanging out by the fort and like just chilling,
Yeah.
I'm like, go through like all the dead bandits,
Okay.
grab their shit.
Yeah, we can do that. We get to keep what we get, though, right?
Sure.
Sweet. So, like, most of them get up and go start looting people.
Don't forget to tackle.
And the army's, like, cleared out by now, by the way.
But I'm so tired. Wait, looting.
Yeah. So they're, like, on the tree line. They're not actually in the fort. And you come out and you're like, the army's leaving. And then you walk back to the fort. And they go to lay down. And you're like, actually, you could loot all these assholes. Yeah, okay. That's a good build. Yeah. But the army's, like, gone. Like, they've marched off now. You just haul ass after them?
All ass.
Alright, great.
Tried to catch up. I can do running hunter stance.
Your 2 fighters and your meth heads are all still down. Isrinian, are you going with the... Are you going to go try to run to catch up to the army? As it marches into Key West?
This is a new day, right?
No. This is like 20 minutes after the last battle.
No, but I mean the last
It's a new
battle
day
was
since we fought
technically a new
Drugor
day.
and
Didn't we?
Yeah, but
March all
but you haven't slept.
Alright.
Yeah, no, that's the whole point of those rolls earlier, is that nobody slept in 36 hours. You've had the Rengar
that's
fight,
all.
the first invasion, the second invasion, and the throwout, and a night of marching, and now this fight, all since you last slept.
You know
And
what?
Paul's like, let's go with them to go fight in Key West too. And like the 4 meth heads are like, yeah, let's fucking go! And they take off with him. The 2 fighters are, bound for glory orcs, and they just have to do it, even though their feet are literally bleeding. Are you going? Twiggy was pretty much done earlier, but you were able to poke him with a stick
I
until
look
he's
up
ready
at
to
Twiggy,
go.
and he's like,
No.
I'm like, really? And he's like, and then I'm like, fine, and then I like lie down and take a nap, and I like wave Paul like, bye bye.
And Kiwi, are you going to march with the army
Yeah.
back to Key West? Okay.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Great. I rolled for you, by the way, for that save, and you passed, so you don't even feel tired, man. You're good. No worries.
Yeah.
I mean, you feel tired.
I mean, you feel tired, but you don't feel like, I'm gonna literally die tired.
So,
probably
yeah,
mostly
we'll get
adrenaline.
back.
Alright, so yeah, you catch up. Yeah.
The elves.
Yeah, you catch up. They're not, like, running. They're just marching, right? You fucking sprint after them up the road, and you catch up to them, like, right as they hit Key West. You hear the guy on his trumpet again, open the motherfucking gates! And they open the motherfucking gates. And they head in, and there's much cheering and hurrahing and excitement for the saviors of the town, the elves, not you assholes.
And Grunson.
You can roll diplomacy to talk to, like, a handful of people in the crowd and be like, we did that.
Yeah, totally. Like,
Yeah.
I
The meth heads are
think
off getting
that's
drunk right now.
something.
So there's a party in Key West is what's
But
happening.
they fucked up.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, and there's a party in Key West right now. They come in and they're like, we saved you! And they're like, they saved us! And then everyone just starts getting fucked up.
But we also totally paved the way for them saving you.
Alright.
So we did like most of the work actually.
Roll diplomacy.
7.
Alright. Like 6 people are like, you helped! And then they buy you around.
Nailed it.
Alright, but
Uh,
I think we're moving on, right?
That's it.
There's another blockade.
Yeah. Well, no, they're partying tonight.
Oh, these elves didn't know about the blockade on the other side that was there because we knew about that. Because we have all the intelligence.
Alright. Roll
And make
roll
myself important again.
roll a D100.
Like, I want to be involved in this, alright?
Okay.
Roll my
I get it. Just roll me a D100. Just a D100 for no reason at all.
And this was like the lead.
Dude.
Boom.
Yeah, you're the best, man. You're
This
the
was
best.
like the
You've got like a
least
group of like
guarded
6
out
dudes
of-
that are like, you are the most important character in this entire city.
And then
Well,
they
I'm not-
see like the looted armor in his bag, and they're like,
No,
yeah.
no, they're just, dude, these guys are, I mean, they're more interested in drunken partying right now. Are you gonna like hang out with them for a while, or?
I mean, I wanna mingle with the elf guys.
Okay.
Be- Hey, there's like another.
So
fight.
you've got like Hume
I'll go
fanboys right
there.
now, but you're not interested in them.
Being, being like a big shot commander here.
Yeah.
We should totally do that.
Okay. Yeah, we're going in the morning.
I like find a hat with a feather on it that doesn't.
Or rather, they're going at
I, like,
nightfall.
Put it on.
Because right now is the morning, actually.
Right.
Dawn just hit, so they're going at nightfall. So the city's getting drunk. The elves are kind of drinking a little bit, but not getting super fucked up. Azernian's sleeping in the castle. Kiwi, are you drinking, sleeping? What are you doing? Are you going back to the castle and sleeping?
I'm just gonna fucking sleep.
Alright, you're just gonna go get a room and say, fuck this. They give it to you for free because you helped! Yay!
Yay!
Uh,
Helping.
so you get a free room. Congratulations. Paul, are you going to keep trying to push people to go all for the rest of the day, or are you going to go get yourself some sleep?
So
Your fighters are going to bed, dude. They're done.
when I overhear that they're gonna go at nightfall, I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm gonna post like on the side that they have to go past if they want to go there, and like try to sleep. I'm like,
So you mean like
They
you want to
wanted
go
to-
to the eastern gate?
yeah, kind of.
So like if the army's moving out the eastern gate, they'd stomp right past you?
Yeah,
I mean,
but
it's
I'm
kind of
gonna
the danger zone a little bit.
Get woke up by that.
Right.
I mean, who cares if it's a danger zone? Because there's an army in the city now. Like,
Okay.
If they start shit, then they're gonna get hit.
Yeah. Yeah. This army could probably stomp. I mean, you guys haven't seen the Eastern Blockade yet, but that army's insane, so. And the stories you've heard, it should just destroy this fucking stupid little
Like,
blockade.
I mean, even if it was like double the Western blockade,
Yeah.
then would
It still
be-
gets fucking destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Easy peasy. I'm just letting you know that if you crash at one of these dilapidated buildings over by the Eastern Gate so that you can hear the army march through, there's a chance that some asshole might come sneaking in here in the night and try to stanker you. Or during the day, I guess, because it's the middle of the fucking day, because you're sleeping until nightfall. Which is fine, because your balls tired.
like, I'm estimating the chances pretty low, so I'm going.
Alright, so just to be clear, we now have the entire party split up. Eric is dead in a field somewhere. Azrinian's sleeping in the castle. Kiwi's sleeping in the city inside a city. And Paul is sleeping inside the city, but not inside the city inside a city.
Well, you know, I will have told.
And that's when the Fire Nation came. No. Great.
I will have told Long Dong, like, that's my plan, and like, hey, they're moving out at night,
Right.
or nightfall. So
That's
like,
cool. Yeah, I'll just hang out with Drunks.
Okay, so you're gonna crash in the dilapidated building with him?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. Alright, so you guys wake up. It's what, like 6 a.m. You haven't slept for like 36 hours. So you guys wake up at like fucking nightfall, basically. Like the army's not there yet, but like it's getting fucking dark out. You maybe overslept a bit. And you kind of pop up. Are you gonna try to like dip back to the fort to get to Biggie? Biggie Jiggles and the tree are still sleeping. All they do is sleep, man. That tree does not want to wake up. He's bummed. He doesn't know anything's happening anyways. They maybe got up and got like some bacon, but then they went right back to bed. It's been a long day.
Definitely bacon and
Yeah.
like a nice Caesar salad and
Yeah.
put the bacon in the Caesar
Yeah,
salad.
I just had like a little snack, like midday snack sort of deal, then went back to sleep. They'll probably wake up tomorrow morning. Is when they'll be ready to go again. So are you gonna go back and get them, or are you gonna go with the army?
it's gonna be God. Can I make it?
Probably. I mean, the army's not here yet, so you'd have to run across Key West and then like 30 minutes out of town to the fort, and then back. So
Yeah,
like hour and 15 or so. You could do it if you hauled ass.
I'll try to.
Or you could go back to Key West and get a fucking horse. Yeah, you could do that. Fuck, dude.
And that one, I don't want to spend too long on trying to find.
Sure.
like,
Roll
if
me.
it's
Just
not
roll me like a
difficult,
quick
but-
diplomacy check, because you just want to use it real quick and bring it back, right?
Yeah.
Because like they kind of need them for the war that they're about to go fight right now. But yeah, sure. You fucking helped, dude. Here's a horse. Go get the big scary tree monster that also
Like
helped.
20 minutes.
Yeah, it's good. No, don't worry about it. Go get the tree monster. Here you go.
On the mount.
Yeah. It's just a
Okay,
horse.
so-
Just some horse.
Some horse.
Yeah, white horse, white mane, white
I
everything.
get jostled a lot 'cause I'm
You
a
get it
dwarf.
from a white wizard. And a white
That
hat
shit
with a white beard.
was- Shadowfax.
Solid horse. But yeah, you get there and back. Izridian, you guys can have that conversation, I suppose. Shadowfax and Grunkson come busting into the fort. You hear the
Up
wail
in
of
the
a thousand
hill, there's,
souls.
like shining light behind us, but it's
Yeah.
like sunset
Yeah.
rather than the.
It's so bright. Turn it off.
Like, I'm a wizard, but I don't do any spells ever.
I'm a punch things with my staff wizard. best wizard, all right? Calm yourself.
Melee wizard is best wizard.
For real.
I'm like, all right, they wanna. Are you rested? They wanna move out and fight the other guys.
I don't know how long have I
We
been.
should
how
totally
long-
get in there. So like, you know.
How long have I been asleep?
Like fucking
No,
13
like-
hours. Probably 14, 15 hours, somewhere around there, yeah. Like a while. Like you probably woke up like 7 hours ago and had some food and then went back to sleep for 7 more hours.
I like just shove Twiggy,
Yeah,
and he gets up, and I'm like this without getting up off the ground. He picks me up.
Great.
I go back to bed
great.
while he walks.
The 30 minutes back to the city, you just snooze a bit more.
Yeah.
Alright, great.
Let's go.
Do you return Shadowfax?
Return Shadowfax.
Damn right you do. You don't want to steal Shadowfax from Gandalf. You get fucked on.
Melee wizard go fuck you up.
Melee Wizard gonna kick your ass, dude. Alright, great.
I
Great.
cast fist.
It's a classic. Fucking muscle.
I've never seen it.
Muscle
Never-
mage,
So
man.
good.
So yeah. Yeah, I mean the army's going. Again, like once again you kind of ragtag up to the back of this fucking army that's in formation.
Yeah, they
Uh.
somehow like completely mobilize and are like moving out in that hour that
Yeah.
it's gone.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit.
Yes. So you come bumping back up to them. They're not like completely mobilized, but they're heading to the eastern gate because they have to figure out what the fuck they're gonna do once they get there still. But they're heading to the eastern gate, and you kind of like slam up into the back of them while they're pinned down.
Pick up Long Dong.
Yeah. Long Dong's well awake by now because the dilapidated building has had like 150 people walk through it in the past hour. So unless Long Dong can sleep through that somehow, he's well awake. But yeah, so basically the situation that you're bumping into is that as you guys are approaching the eastern gate, there's just like hell arrows raining down on it over and over and over and over and over again. Just flaming arrows. So the army's kind of waiting inside the city, and you can see off in the distance like the generals talking. Except for Grungson because you're really short, but Biggie Jiggles, you could see it because you're from up in the tree. You could see like 6 guys on
There's, like,
horses like having a conversation
With feathers.
with feathers on their heads, but the big feather head is there too.
Hey, I see your arch enemy.
It's not his arch enemy. Also, Kiwi, you're muted.
You're muted like an asshole.
You're just gonna start elbowing through.
I was trying to be polite with my wind demon in the background.
Yeah, don't worry, his Renin doesn't do it. He's actually shushing his wind demon too at the same time. It's been pretty good.
Man,
Yeah.
fucking.
I'm elbowing
like-
through, man. I want to be part of this.
All right, you're gonna try to elbow up to the generals. Give me like how pushing are you willing to start pushing?
Sorry.
Because like as you get closer,
I mean, I want to be polite about it.
okay. Like what if you bump into a couple guys like 30, 40 foot away that just don't want to move?
Well, you can go
I have a tree.
through their legs or something.
I was gonna say, do they start moving when my tree starts walking through them?
I mean, yeah, but like they're not just gonna let you walk up to the general. At some point, they're gonna be like, "You guys need to chill."
Yeah, I'm like, no, like, I'm
I
pretty
have a
much
question.
in charge of Key West now,
You're what?
and I want to be involved in this.
You're not in charge of Key West, dude. Key West is
Uh,
part of this kingdom. The king is in charge of Key West.
I mean,
as a matter of fact, that's
like-
actually why we're here to kill these guys because they wanted to be in charge of Key West.
after the gods and then the king. Like,
There goes
after that,
Grugson.
pretty much in charge.
Yeah,
Then it's
that's
Grugson.
not okay. Well, right now we're at war, so right
Twiggy
now you're not
picks-
at war, Grugson.
Twiggy
You're not in
picks up
charge. Grugson.
Drunson and just like tosses him towards the generals.
All right, Grugson, roll me a reflex save
Nice.
What?
to avoid getting
Don't know
picked
what
up by this asshole. Or a CMD. Would you rather do a CMB to his CMD? Or are you just going to let it happen?
You,
I'm letting it happen.
Alright, acro check to land then.
Toss me.
but don't tell all these elves.
Okay.
22
Yeah.
nails it.
I mean, he doesn't nail it. because he gets thrown like a solid 20 feet. But he fucking, you stumble to your feet. Now you're behind these guys. You still got another 10 or so feet to get to the generals. They're turning to, like, run at you. What do?
Like, whoa. I'm the leader of Key West.
And also I can fly.
Okay, so, Krugson, what's your CMD?
21.
Because you're about to get
And
arrested.
I have some bonuses against some stuff.
Okay.
I like to imagine that
What are your
the
bonuses
dogpile
against
on-
3 guys just dogpiling you right now? Do you have anything against that? Because that's what's happening.
I mean, if they're grappling me, like, it's just
Alright.
the people in the East Hold, like, watching us are just like, look, they're turning on themselves. Strike!
Jesus, hold on.
They get, like, a +1 morale bonus.
Here he is. This elf fighters have CMB. God, where the hell is CMB? There it is, +9. So what's the deal if I have 3 of them doing it at you, Paul? Do they just do 3 different attacks, or do they get a bonus to 1?
I think
They just get 3 separate CMBs?
I'll look it up.
Alright, I believe in you.
It's like I don't know. I guess like one has to initiate and then they can join easy. So I guess I have to like grab.
Essentially, what they want to do is just tackle you to the floor.
Bull rush.
I mean, if they're tripping me, I get +4.
Can they... I mean, I guess they're tripping you. They're like judo tripping you?
Right.
Alright, that's
What a
fine.
dwarf. He's a dwarf.
Alright, so
It's
I'm
already
gonna
close
make
to-
3 of these, alright? So the first guy's gonna come up and try to judo trip you. 28.
Fuck.
The other 2 just dive on top of you and I just start screaming, stop resisting, and you catch a couple of like short jabs in the ribs.
I'm supposed to be good against this.
The general gives like a sharp whistle. He's like, hey, knock it the fuck off! We're kind of in the middle of a war
Police
right now.
brutality. Someone videotape this.
Well, at least you're not black or you.
And they start like walking you back to your tree.
No.
friend.
While they're doing that, I'm like...
Yeah.
While they're doing that,
I'm like, that guy knows. That guy saw me, and it's
I
like
pat-
just some elf. I don't know if he like saw me at all, but they all like.
He's absolutely on his other fucking guy in his own army's team. He's like, no, you're an asshole. No, get out of here.
No, like.
Long Dong, are you ready for your ride?
So they're leading.
You have my axe.
You're more
You have
aerodynamic.
my axe.
Pudgy. You'll go farther.
So they're leading
I'm
you
okay.
back to your tree and friend.
All right.
And they like shove you back over to your friends. And they're like, chill.
Just want to be involved, man.
We're gonna get this figured out, and then we're gonna march in. When we get orders, we'll let you know.
Wait, you guys want to play tree ant fetch?
No.
Twiggy picks up Paul again. And he like
No,
gets ready,
no.
and I'm like, you guys want to play tree ant fetch, right? I don't think I've
Don't
ever met
pass me.
another person who knows how this works.
They just like back up
Nobody tosses a dwarf.
and get back in guard stance, protecting their generals. All right,
Oh,
good,
They want to play bowling then.
good.
I'm harassing them the whole time. I'm like, dude, I'm like totally smart. We can help you guys.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give them a D100 for strategical tactics, but with a -5 for your guys' shenanigans while they're trying to fucking strategize you. Okay, so they came up with, let's just walk at them. Fuck it. I can't be fucking bothered with these assholes anymore. And by the way, you guys, why don't you just walk at them first? It's gonna be great. So, you guys want to be in the frontline infantry that are attacking the eastern gate and charging across the death fields? Your job now is to be the front line. You guys are the vanguard. Get across the fields first. Lead the way into the battle.
Can't I have more of that bacon Caesar salad?
No.
I'm like, fuck yeah, give me front line.
Yeah, I mean, the general comes over and he's like, you four! You will be my vanguard. Break the lines.
No, get fucked.
Break the lines for us. We'll be right behind you.
Yeah.
And just like walks away.
We're totally right behind you guys.
Hide behind the darkies.
So what's the build, guys? How are you gonna break
Oh.
the eastern blockade line? So same sort of setup. You've got a half mile of dead land, and then the tree line again, and then like a mile away from that, through the trees, is where the actual blockade is again. This blockade isn't just like a fort, though. This is a full-on camp of people. There's no like big fortification. I mean, there's like a bigger tent than the others, where supposedly leaders or whatever stay. But it's just like a bunch of fucking tents out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, it should be easy peasy then.
Yeah, I mean, you got to get through the death field. That's the
Instead
difficult
of-
part, right?
Instead of one of my entangles, I'm going to take one sheet lightning.
Okay.
One of my thorny entanglements.
Okay, it's
Listen,
fine.
like,
Just send me spells. We're gonna go on break here in a
Rustle up
minute.
Tower
So.
shield somewhere.
Yeah,
Give me a tower shield. I'll fucking go through.
you're just gonna walk through the death field.
I'll be in fucking front.
All right,
There's no way they can hit me.
all right. Hold on, boys. We're gonna go on break. We're gonna go on break. We've been going for an hour. We're gonna let the boys get their strategy up for how they want to vanguard for the big elven army to crush the Black
I mean,
Hand.
I don't think Long Gong and Piggy Jiggles really want to go all the way in front.
Well, you guys can
But I
talk.
do.
You guys can talk about it. We'll be right back. We gotta cut this for the YouTube. 111. Great. Bye.